Capitulum XXV. Theseus et Minotaurus. Lectio altera. Versus 42 susque versum 29. Quam obrem tot Athenienses ad mortem certam mittebantur? Why were so many Athenians being sent to certain death? Rex Minos, qui Cretam regebat, paucis annis ante, urbem Athenas, bello expugnaverat. King Minos, who was then ruling Crete, had sacked the city of Athens a few years earlier in a war. Post expugnationem urbis, Minos, cupidus aureatque sanguinis, non modo magnam pecuniam, sed etiam homines vivos ab Atheniensibus postulaverat. After the sacking of the city, Minos, desirous of gold and blood, had demanded of the Athenians not only a lot of money, but also living human beings. Rex enim Atheniensibus malevolebat, quod filius eius Paulo ante ab iis necatus erat. For the king had a bad will towards the Athenians, because a little bit earlier his son had been killed by them. Eo tempore Theseus, vir patriae amans, atque gloriae cupidus, Athenis vivebat. At that time, Theseus, a man who loved his fatherland and was desirous of glory, was living in Athens. Qui nuper Athenas venerat, neque ibi fuerat, cum urbs a rege Minoe expugnata est. He had recently come to Athens, and he had not been there when the city was sacked by King Minos. Theseus, qui patrem Minotauri taurum album iam necaverat, novam gloriam quaerens, Minotaurum ipsum quoque interficere constituit. Theseus, who had already killed the father of the Minotaur, a white bull, seeking new glory, decided to kill the Minotaur himself too. Itaque una cum ceteris Atheniensibus navem velis atris ornatam conscendit, et in Cretam profectus est. So, together with the rest of the Athenians, he got on board a ship bearing black sails and set out for Crete. Ibi continuo regem Minoem adiet, qui eum aminitibus in labyrinthum duci iusit. There he immediately went up to King Minos, who ordered that he be led by soldiers into the labyrinth. Minos autem filiam virginem habebat, cui nomen erat Ariadna. Minos, however, had an unmarried daughter, whose name was Ariadne. Quae cum primum Theseum conspexit, eum amare cepit, constituitque eum servare. Who, as soon as she caught sight of Theseus, began to love him, and decided to save him. Ariadna igitur, antequam Theseus labyrinthum intravit, ad eum accessit, et sic loqui cepit. Contra Minotaurum ego tibi auxilium ferre non possum. So Ariadne, before Theseus entered the labyrinth, went up to him and began to speak to him thus: Against the Minotaur I cannot help you. Dei inquit Theseus, mihi auxilium ferent contra illum. The gods, says Theseus, will give me help against him. Hodie certe Minotaurum occidam, atque cives meos a monstro illo terribili servabo. Today I will certainly slay the Minotaur, and I will save my countrymen from that terrible monster. Bonum gladium gero. I've got a good sword. Ad pugnam paratus sum. I am ready for battle. Tum Ariadna hoc non dubito, inquit, sed quomodo exitum labyrinthi postea reperies. Then Ariadne says, I don't doubt this, but how will you find the exit of the labyrinth afterwards? Nemo adhuc per se viam e labyrintho ferentem reperit. No one yet has found, on his own, the way leading out of the labyrinth. Ego vero tibi auxilium feram, ecce filum ad dedalo factum, quod tibi via monstrabit. But I will give you help. Look, the thread made by Daedalus, which will show you the way. Auxilio huius filii, huc ad me redibis. By the help of this thread you will return here to me. Haec locuta Ariadna Theseo filum longum dedit. Having said these things, Ariadne gave to Theseus the long thread. Atque ille operire me inquit hic ad Januam. And that guy says, wait for me here at the door. Noli timere, do not be afraid. Ego mortem non timeo, I do not fear death. Sine timore mortis, contra hostem eo, without fear of death, I am going against the enemy. Brevi huc redibo, neque sine te, Ariadna, in patriam revertar. Shortly I will return hither, and I will not go back to my fatherland, Ariadne, without you. Iluc te mecum ducam, neque umquam te relinquam. I will lead you there with me, and I will never abandon you. Hoc tibi polliceor, I promise this to you. Dum Theseus filum Ariadne posse trahens, labyrinthum intravit, ac sine mora Minotaurum in medio labyrintho expectantem petivit, quem post brevem pugnam gladio occidit. Then Theseus, drawing behind himself the thread of Ariadne, entered the labyrinth, and without delay he made for the Minotaur waiting for him in the middle of the labyrinth, whom, after a short fight, he slew with his sword. Minotauro occiso, Theseus filum Ariadne secutus, exitum labyrinthi facile reperit. After the Minotaur had been killed, Theseus, having followed Ariadne's thread, easily found the exit of the labyrinth. Ita Theseus, ab amorem patriae, cives suos a monstro sevissimo servavit. Thus Theseus, for the love of his fatherland, saved his countrymen from an extremely savage monster. Haec sunt que narantur de nece Minotauri. These are the things which are told about the death of the Minotaur.